devised by the Jews, you are worshiping up a carbon copy of the original. I want to give you a picture of the original religion before someone tampered with it, changed it around, and made it the deification of their culture and their power desires. To the Western mind, religion is the deification of his culture and his desire for power. The Arabs made Islam a rationale for the slave trade. The Jews made Judaism a rationale for taking land that never belonged to them, not even in ancient times. The European made Christianity a rationale for his prejudice and his enslavement of other people. He never dared to use it in a Christian way. And I'm saying that this is a carbon copy and a debasement of the original. I'm not trying to take it away from you. I'm trying to show you the original copy as against the carbon copy. Now, the carbon copy might frighten you because you're so accustomed, the original copy might frighten you because you're so accustomed to the carbon copy, it might be a little hard for you to take. But all of these religions existed in another form before someone called them by these new names. Now, someone brought up in class last night that Islam came out of Africa. And I said, yes, the elements came out of Africa. But the religion in its formal sense is an AD religion and not a BC religion. Because you cannot bring me in Islam before you bring me the Prophet Muhammad. And the Prophet Muhammad wasn't even born until near the end of the 6th century. Now if you bring me in Islam before you bring me the Prophet Muhammad, you have to tell me where you got it from. If you say the elements that ultimately made the religion existed, I'll accept that. But you say the religion was there, then I'm going to ask some questions. What are you talking about? Then if you say like some of the brothers in Manhattan, our religion started, God made the first Muslim, his name was Adam, then I have to tell you, when did Adam read the Quran before everybody wrote one? Everybody thinks his religion was there forever, and it is not necessary for your religion to have been there always to be true to you or good for you if you decide that it was good for you. Now, what we have to do is to look at the world before any of these religions came into being in a formal sense, when they existed in an informal sense in their teaching, and the elements that later went into their making existed, but the religion in their formal sense did not exist. And look at now you have to look at the making of the elements in the Nile Valley, the making of the great religions and the great spirituality of African people, when African people had no one in the world to depend on but themselves. You are looking at African people all by themselves. There are no Asians. Europe don't exist. There are nobody involved in this great intellectual show but African people. It is hard for you to conceive that there was a time when you did not ask anybody to do anything and there was nobody around to show you anything, and you did the greatest thing you have ever done.